Hey, 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 it's your girl Barbie J. Hey, happy holidays. Happy holidays, everybody. We are talking about the haves and the have-nots, Season 8, Episode 6, The Family's Name. Now, whose family's name were we talking about? Only ones I could think about was, I think it was the Malones. They mentioned the Malones family name. But I always wonder why Tyler gives these certain titles. You know what I mean? So that's the only one I could think of. But let's jump in. Okay. Oh, let me give my shout outs to Bobby Ray, Isaiah Hill, Vicky Young, and Ty Harrell. And Gail Phillips. Yeah. So those are my shout outs. Let me tell you guys. Okay. I did a holiday concert on my other channel, June BLC, and it was a wonderful concert. I was real busy, and it came out wonderfully. So if you want to check it out, it's my Christmas, no, was it Christmas? It was just a holiday concert with a lot of holiday music, and you can check it out on that channel. And June BLC. It was really nice. Okay? I wanted to throw that in there because my friend Ty Harrell and a lot of them were singing on it. So I wanted to give that little plug. But anyway, now we talk about the haves and the have-not. Of course, it started with Tanner. And he's in there busting up his brother Justin. It's funny how Justin used to beat up on, as a police officer, he used to beat up on his Jeffrey and all these other criminals or whoever they are, you know, in his car. But now he has I guess an older brother who used to beat up on him, who I didn't know was a police officer as well. So he used to beat up on Justin as a kid. So maybe that's why Justin's become so abusive and stuff, you know. But Tanner's like, you lied to me. I asked you to tell me the truth. Why you didn't just tell me the truth? Oh, what are you talking about? They're lying, da 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 da. Oh, here's the file. Look at it, you know. Look at the file. And he's like, the file? What file? Did they give you that? Oh, Miss Harrington gave you. She's a liar. She's going to say everything. He's like, all those people in the file, they're going to lie? If I go down to the station and question them, all of those guys are going to lie and stuff? And he's like, well, you know, they're all drug addicts and stuff. He said, all of them? Come on, Justin. Come on. You know, he's like, his brother's like, I'm going to go ask them. So Justin is losing his mind about this. So once his brother leaves, he starts calling Jeffrey all over again. So in the meantime, they're showing Mitch and Landon down there having drinks and stuff. And I don't know why Landon's with that. When you're sitting there drinking and you're toasting, you're supposed to look him in the eye. I think I heard that too. But yeah, I don't know if they were really toasting or anything. But that's what was going on. And Landon was feeling really uncomfortable about the whole situation. Landon was like, I don't know about this. What's going on here? What's going on? So Mitch finally admits what it was. Because he's like, Mitch was like, you asked me out for a drink, so I'm here for a drink and stuff. And he's like, no, there's something else. What's going on? What's this all about? And he's like, just tell me. You know, he's like, just tell me. Did she love him? You know, he said, because he wanted to know about Charles. And Landon said, I can't tell you about Charles. I can't tell you about him. And I'm like, oh, you end up telling him about him. Well, no, he didn't really tell him. But he said they do love each other. And I guess Mitch is starting to have these new feelings about Candace again. And I don't know what's going on with this sweet Candace thing now. Because they never said that she took the pregnancy test and that she's pregnant or anything. But then all of a sudden, last week, he was like, does he want me to get rid of the baby? And I'm like, what baby? Nobody ever confirmed the baby. You know, and then she's not all bitchy no more. All of a sudden, she turned nice. How she just turned nice? She took the crier's money, ready to leave town. Landon jacked up her travel plans. She still don't know that's what happened. And now they got her all sweet and sugar and candy and all it. I don't know. Like I said, she used to get on my nerve, but they all of a sudden they took her edge off. Come on, what's going on? I don't know. Anyway, what else happened? So they're talking, and you know, Mitch was basically saying, I just wanted to know about it. You can't help, you can't hate a guy for trying, right? So he tried. But he did leave saying that Landon was a good guy and that they probably stay in touch and everything like that. Let's keep in touch. And he's leaving out the door and he's gone. And Landon's sitting there. He's still in his gay mind talking about, damn, I almost had sex with him alone. And Mitch out of the back said, no, you didn't. I said, oh, snap. I don't know who this new Mitch is, because now this new Mitch has a little edge on him and stuff. So I don't know. He got that beard and all. So he all rugged. Mitch is good looking, though. That's a good looking white boy. I ain't going to lie about it. I ain't going to lie. Anyway, what else happened? They showed Wyatt in the hospital. And Celine comes in pushing her cart to clean. First of all, they don't always have people coming in the hospital cleaning. Do they come in there cleaning your room while you in there? Maybe they do. They have to clean because there's always patients in the room. And of course, excuse me, I got throat lozenge. I'm getting a cold. So of course, she's in there and Wyatt is just such an ass. He's just like his father. And it's funny because she said the same thing. You're just like your father. Because he's like, what are you doing in here and stuff? And she's telling him he should be ashamed of himself for trying to kill his father. He said, for what? For shooting your father. He's like, I don't give a damn. He's like, oh, please, what, are you still in love with him? Are you still having sex with my father? Are you throwing all this wildness out of here? She's like, I should slap your face. He said, oh, no, my dad has moved on to younger and tighter behinds or something like that. And she made this comment about, what did she say? What is it? She said, oh, he said, you should be happy that I killed him, that I shot him or something. She's like, for what? I'm not happy about that. What are you doing? And she's like, your brother is a better man than you'll ever be. He's like, I don't have a brother. You know, his arrogant ass. I don't have a brother. Just like his father's like, I only have one son. I don't have a brother. You have two brothers. Oh, yes, the half-breeds. There you go with the name calling, just like his father. Quick to call somebody name. Ooh, that white male privilege is crazy. That's it. They think they could talk to anybody anyway. What is wrong with them? Like, he was just like, just clean up my piss and get out. He said, matter of fact, just get out. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to leave that. He said, get somebody else to clean my room. You know, just nasty. So she's like, yeah, I'll do that. And she leaves out. And the security guard is looking at him. And he looks up like, why are you looking at me like that, dude? And he's like, yeah, you all right. You ain't nothing wrong with you no more. You getting better. You going to jail. You ready to go to prison. Something like that. And he's like, who told me? I'm not going to prison. I'm going to rehab. See, that's his way of getting out. The junkie's way of getting out sometimes. He said, nah, you seem like you feeling much better. You going to jail. You're going to jail. He's like, nah, I don't think so. He said, we'll see about that. I said, why you going to be? He better watch it. They need to just have him do his time. He should be in there doing more time than his mama. All the stuff he done did. And then they show Uncle Vinny at the iron bone. Oh, my goodness. And he's concerned about Mitch. I know Mitch can't be going around using the family's name. They got that family name thing. You know, and he's upset about it. And one of the other Malones, I don't know which Malone this is, comes in there. And he lets Uncle Vinny know that not only is Wyatt still alive and made it, but the police officer he shot in the head is alive. And he's like, kind of like, wait a minute, hold up, what's going to happen now? Is he alive if he's speaking? Because he going to be able to tell that he stood right there and shot him in the head. He going to be able to tell him, and Wyatt going to be able to tell too. So Vinny's like, I'll take care of it. And he's like, no. The dude was like, no, you can't do it. He said, what do you mean, no? I'm in charge here. He said, no, right, you're the boss. The boss don't get in charge. You know, don't get his hands dirty. He said, when Mama Malone was in charge, she didn't get her hands dirty. And he said, oh, I mean, Vinny said, when she was my age, she did. You know, when she was my age, she was getting her hands dirty. And he's like, yeah, kind of, but you're the boss now. You know, can't be doing that. And he said, look, I'm in charge. I'll take care of this. I'll take care of it. So then he had him get Sandy and had Sandy come in there. And he's asking Sandy what's going on. You know, what's up, Sandy? Do you know what's going on with Mitch? you know, and he's like, what do you mean, Uncle? Uncle, and, you know, and he's trying to ask without telling Sandy stuff, because Sandy got loose lips, probably. You know him. And Sandy's basically like, tell me what's going on, and maybe I can help you. He said, look, I'm in charge. You don't need to know everything that's going on. Just listen to me. Just listen to me. So he's like, what's this allegiance he have with the black kid? He said, oh, yeah, that black kid. He said, well, you know, they grew up together. He said, I know that. You know, I know that and stuff, but what is going on? And he's like, well, Aunt, maybe I could help you if you would just tell me what it is. And he said, I need to know if he's using a family name. And they both were like, no, I don't think Mitch would do that. Mitch would never do that. You know, that's not who Mitch is. When Vinny sent Sandy to ask around for Mitch, he told Sandy, Sandy, this is your way back in. He said, this is your way back into the family. Don't screw it up. Do not screw it up, and do not tell Mitch. Ask around basically discreetly, you know. So that was that scene with them two. Did they need that scene? I don't know. They could have left it, but y'all let me know down in the comment section. Then they showed, what was the scene with Hannah? Catherine called Hannah from prison, collect call, of course. Hannah accepted. Hannah tells Catherine everything that happened with Jim. She tells her everything that happened with the accountant. Which accountant? She tells him which accountant. Catherine's like, don't sign nothing for Jim. Don't do nothing for Jim. She said, well, I'm going to have to move. She's telling Hannah, don't move. Get some money. If you're going to move, take the money. Take some money and move. Hannah's like, no, I ain't taking no money. Come to find out, Jim had a key. That's how he got in there. I'm like, Hannah, you ain't changed the damn keys to the house when you moved in. You changed the code on the damn alarm. Why not change the key to your house? Especially after that guy got near that time and had the knife at you. Come on, Hannah. Come on. What is with Tyler writing these scenes when nobody has a damn locked door? Nobody changes their locks when everybody has a key. Come on, Tyler. I would have better, like a scene better if Jim was climbing through a window with a busted arm, you know. You know, I would have accepted that better. Anyway, so Hannah's talking to Catherine, and she's telling him, Hannah, what else is Hannah telling her? That Jim is getting on her nerve. She probably can't go to the house no more. Catherine's telling her to evict him. Why you want to tell Hannah to do what you wasn't willing to do? You did all of that get out, telling him this, telling him that, but you ain't never put him out. Get out of my house. You let him stay there. Don't put Hannah to do your dirty work. Don't be like Jim getting David to do shit. Now you got the black woman. Don't do that. You know, so anyway, Hannah was like, no, let me try it my way first because I don't want no problems, blah, 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 blah. And then before she left, she tells her, before they get off the phone, she tells her about Veronica. And she's like, what did she do? And she said that, you know, she's in default with the loan. And she's like, well, let me get my attorneys on. She's like, no. She said, I'm going to get, she said, let me take care of this one. I got this one. So Hannah was like, I got this one. She wanted to deal with Veronica. And so Catherine was still trying to get an attorneys on Jim. But she said, no, leave it alone. Let's do it. I don't want you to make things worse. She said, I don't need it worse because he's so mad, you know. So Catherine told her not to give the money. And that's why she's like, I don't know why they think that Hannah is supposed to be doing stuff that Catherine wouldn't do. Or why you think Hannah's going to make moves without asking Catherine. She's going to always ask Catherine. You know, so then before they get off, Catherine tells her about the girl that she feels so sorry for in the prison. It reminds, the girl reminds her of Amanda, and Hannah's like, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, whatever. And, you know, so they move on from that. Then they showing Jeffrey and Colby. And Jeffrey's phone is ringing. And ringing and ringing and ringing. And of course it's Justin. And Colby picks up the phone and is like, damn, he done called you 67 times. I said, dang, Justin, crazy in the rain, crazy in the rain. Yes, he is. 67 times, and he was still calling. And Colby was like, what is up with that? You know, I want to meet him. He's like, what you want to meet him for? I want to meet him because I think if I meet him, you know, I could, what did he say? I could probably stop him from calling you and stuff. And so Jeffrey's looking at him like, do you have like some kind of hero's complex? Like you have to be the one to come and save the day all the time? He said, no. He said, I really just think that if he met me, I could stop him. You know, I could stop him from bothering you or something like that if I met him. And he's like, what, do you have a, what did he say, a gold stick? Did he say golden stick? Do you have a golden stick? He asked Jeffrey. And Jeffrey's like, no, what do you mean? And he's like, well, shoot, I want to know what it is that you got that they going all crazy. He said, I want to go at it. I want to try. He's like, what? He said, yeah, I want to find out what it is that, he said, this guy is going crazy, calling you all the time. He said, Madison used to be a little hoe and now he just want to be committed to you. He want to be committed to you. So what is it you got that all these men are going crazy about? He's like, come on. He said, and she won't try. And what did he say? Madison won't mind. He said, yes, Madison would mind. And first of all, that's never going to happen. But then the phone is ringing again. And he's like, why don't you just turn off the phone? And he said, no, I can't do that. He's like, why not? Just turn it off. He's like, because. He said, then answer it. And he's like, no, because in case Madison calls me or my father calls, I need to hear the phone ring. Isn't there a way, people, on your cell phone that you can block somebody? Can't you block somebody? Because he said it's never been this crazy. Yeah, Justin is crazy, but he's never called like this. It must have something to do with my mother, because he asked him, he said, what did he say to you when he got on the phone? You know, Jeffrey's asking Colby, what did he say? He said something about your mother. He said, oh, my mother must be doing something, you know. So, but it kept ringing and ringing, and Jeffrey's listening to it. When you can just block somebody and send them the voicemail. Hello, Tyler Perry. Stop making Jeffrey seem like an idiot that he's sitting there while listening to it ring, 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 ring. Put it on vibrate or something, you know. But he can't turn it off the ringer because his daddy might call or his man might call. I'm like, oh, Lord. Anyway, so what else happened? I'm trying to remember. Was there something else with Jeffrey and whatever? But anyway, I can't remember any more of that. But I know Madison, Colby was so busy talking about, oh, Colby said when Jeffrey finally answered the phone and was talking to Justin, Colby said, let me talk to that bitch. And he's like, shh. He's like, he didn't want him to hear. He didn't want him to hear. Because Justin was on the phone and saying, I miss you. I want to see you. I love you. And Jeffrey, I need you. He's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. He's like, what's my mother doing now? It's not your mother this time. He's going to kill me. He never said it was his brother Tanner. He never said any of that. He just kept saying, they're going to kill me. I'm going to kill myself. Oh, I need help. You can help me. You can help me. You need help. Jeffrey said, you need help. You can help me. You can help me with that. You don't know how to be how to love. I love you. You don't know how to love. You can show me. You can show me. I need you. I need you. I'm sitting there going, what is he doing? I don't know if Justin is doing that to try to show his brother that it's Jeffrey, or Justin is doing that because Justin's just so goddamn crazy. Something wrong with Justin. I think his brother beat him in the head too much. I don't know, but something's wrong with him. Anyway, so that's them. But Jeffrey hung up from him. He said, I'm sorry that you feel that way. You need to get help. If you're going to kill yourself, I'm sorry. But I'm not coming over there. I can't do nothing. You put me through a lot. I'm done. He said, so you just really moved on. He said, who was that man's voice out here in the background? And he was like, it's nobody. It's nobody. Just bye. I gotta go. Click. And he was like done with him. So then they moved on to David. And David, oh, no. Was it the hospital? Oh, it was the hospital with Celine. So Celine's at the hospital. She's out in the, doing her cleaning thing. Her boss comes up to her and wants to talk to her. She's like, what? Why you want to talk to me? What's going on? He's like, just don't make this difficult. Let's not make a scene and all stuff. She said, why? What did I do? She was like, are you going to fire me? He's like, Celine, I can't talk to you right now. We just want to talk to you. We don't. Yes, my boss, the director, we want to talk to you. She said, wait. I don't want to talk to you without my attorney. Your attorney? You have an attorney? My lawyer? Yes, my lawyer. I just need to talk to my lawyer first before I go to. Okay, fine. I'll let him know. So the boss walked away to tell the director. Celine calls Veronica. She lucky Veronica answered. Veronica's like, what do you want? And she's telling her, I need you to come down here because I think they're gonna fire me. My boss wants to talk to me. She said, then go talk to your boss, but I think they're gonna fire me and I can't go in there. They're gonna fire me. She said, do you want me to come down here? I need you to come. I need you. You gotta help me. She said, okay, give me 45 minutes. She said, okay. She said, this is the part where you say thank you. I'm like, why does she always have to tell Celine to say thank you? Celine should be groveling, like, thank you, please, please, please. I appreciate, to me. Because why Veronica going to stop what she doing? Ain't like Celine paying her. Celine ain't paying her nothing. Y'all see, she defaulted on her loan. she ain't paid her loan. She owed that guy who's doing who protected her. She ain't paid him yet either. I don't know where Veronica money at right now. Anyway, so she tells Celine, give me 45 minutes. So Celine's like, okay, all right. And then she told her again to say, she says thank you. And she goes, damn. What did she call them? Something in tacos. Damn tacos or something. And Celine said, I guess I wasn't supposed to hear that. She said, hell yes you was. She said, I didn't hang up yet. Veronica just so mean. She don't care. She need to be related to Jim. Her, Jim, and Wyatt. They so nasty and mean. They the ones that last the longest. Why the mean ones always still alive forever? They the ones that get stabbed, killed, threatened, kidnapped, everything. Don't nothing happen to them fools. I tell you. She was like all this damn drama and tacos. I said, Lord Jesus, she's a racist. No, I shouldn't say racist. She just mean ass something. Veronica mean. So now, what else happened? David arrives at Jim's house. And, little gopher, he's up in Jim's house. And Jim is like, hey, what's going on? What happened with the Malones? The Malones won't tell me anything. I don't know what's going on. And he said, I went to see Hannah and I went in there and saw her. He said, what? I'm surprised she let you in. He said, she didn't let me in. He said, wait a minute. How'd you get in? I have a key, damn it. He said, wait a minute. You went to Hannah's house alone, uninvited, and you just walked in? He said, come on, you going to get yourself. He's like, oh, please, that's my house. That's my house. No. It's your wife's house. You have no money. That's why you're threatening everybody to try to get you money. So, I'm just making a point. It's right? I'm right? Anyway, so Jim is like, he goes to Jim. Jim goes to David. I want to see her dead. I just really want to see. He said, you can't touch her. You can't do that. Don't mess with her. The Malones are going to get you. They're going to be all over you and everything. They're going to take care of everything you got. They're going to take you. And he's like, I know. But still, it pisses me off. So they're talking. And David mentions Veronica, his pain in the ass and all this stuff. And, he's like, I'll take care of Veronica. Don't you worry about her. He's like, oh, please. Jim always saying he's going to take care of somebody, never does. So Jim wants David to talk to Hannah. The truth is, he want to talk to her. She likes him more. He just think because she black and he black. That's all Jim thinking. I don't care what nobody say. That's all I think. To me, that's what it is. Why? Because David knows Hannah hate me as much as she hates you. And it's the truth. And so he said, no, I see how she look at you. She like you. You need to back them pretty brown eyes and stuff. He said, dude, I'm not going to let you pimp me out. You ain't going to be my pimp. I'm like, I said, tell him, David. What is he doing? Telling him. And then it's like, you going to sleep with her? And all. He said, wait a minute. Now you want me to sleep with her? It was just like, it was one thing after another. I was like, David, don't do it. David is leaving Jim's house and he's like, man, you must think that Hannah is stupid. Hannah is not stupid. But who is? David. Because David's stupid ass went over there. Just like Jim asked him. Just like he ran over there. Just like his master told him. And he went over there to talk to Hannah. He's knocking on the door and she's like, who is it? David. look, I told you before, I don't want you in there. I don't have nothing to say to you. Leave me alone. And she lets him in, and he's giving a sob story about Jim needing some money, and you know, he got to have something to live, a little bit of something. She was like, that ain't my damn problem. And it ain't her problem. Oh, he needs money to live. He needs this. And Hannah's like, what do you want? Because you wasted your time if you came here just for that. You wasted it. He said, I know. He said, and I feel Hannah was right. You know, I think Catherine was right not to put him an executor over her account. She said, I know she was right. He said, and I know she, you know, but he does need money, a little something to live. And she's like, I don't care. So she's like, there's the door, like you could leave. And he's like, no, 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 no. He said, you know, one time you asked me, would my mother be proud of what I do, who I am? And you know, I know she wouldn't be proud of some things I did. She said, good, glad you know that. You can go now. You know, Hannah's like, bye-bye. Bye-bye. You know, and then he started with that little love story, how he knows she, you know, from the moment he met her. No, she was like, which David are you today? Because he kept flip-flopping. She's like, which David are you today? Are you the David that keeps all of Jim's little secrets for him and stuff? Or are you the David that lied in my face about my son? Or are you the David that does Jim's all little dirty work and stuff? Or you he said, or the David that you like or something like that? And she was like, what? You attracted to? That you attracted to? She's like, what? She's like, you must be losing your mind. He's like, Hannah, from the first moment I saw you, you're a beautiful woman. You know, she's like, really? He said, yeah. And I've always wanted to get to know you more, even in a more intimate way, you know. And she's like, you don't say. And so she's like, I'm going to go along with this bullshit he's throwing out there. All this he's scooping. She said, I'm going along with it right now. And she played along with him and let him tell how beautiful she is and all the stuff he think about her. And oh my God, oh, it's getting hot in here. I'm making my own self hot. And he's like, I love your strength and your character. And he said, I meant it when I said it and stuff. And I was like, what? I can't with him. So, but he said, I know you're attracted to me and I'm attracted to you. And she's like, yeah, you are a good looking man. And you do have a nice body and everything. I said, oh, go ahead. Play along with him, Hannah. Play along, play the game. And he said, you know, this is a little awkward, but you know, do you mind if I, you know, get a little bit more comfortable and have a seat and tell you how I feel? And he's like, where do I begin? He's like, I'm getting hot. He said, where do I begin? She's like, wherever you like. And she sat down on the couch, said, I'm going to sit down and listen to this old bullshit because I know they're trying to play me now. And she sat along. Now, all the dick that came through for Hannah, all them black men, good-looking black men that came for Hannah, Hannah ain't had nothing to say to them. Okay? She didn't even give them up. You think she really going to talk to David? I mean, really? Come on, y'all. But that's, if y'all remember, a lot of seasons back when Veronica woke up in a cold sweat or something like that, and she saw David with Hannah. This is it, y'all. This is it. It ain't gonna happen like that, but she saw them together for some reason. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, so then it just ended with Vinny walking into the hospital room where Wyatt was. And Wyatt's like, wait a minute, wait, you get out of here. How you get in here? How'd you get in here? He's like, what are you talking about? Just calm down. He said, no, how'd you get in here? With a security guard. He said, oh, no, they work for me. They work for us. He's talking about the family. I'm like, oh, Lord. And Wyatt's like, no, wait. He's like telling him to relax, you know. He's like, no, I just want to talk to you. And he's like, no, wait. He said, no, I don't wait. And it went off. He was going towards Wyatt. He ain't gonna do nothing to Wyatt. He ain't did nothing to Wyatt all that damn time he had him. I don't know what person can shoot somebody point blank in the head and they still live. I don't know what person could cut somebody's wrist and they still live when he left them out there to let the blood drain. Vinny is the worst boss I've seen. You know, it's so easy to just stab him a couple of times and leave him in the car. He could have cut his wrist and stabbed him a couple of places. You know, do something. All of them had him. Anyway, this season was okay. I mean, this episode was okay. I didn't get a thrill out of it. Anyway, but y'all let me know how y'all felt in the comment section, okay? This is Barbi J saying peace.